Hope you enjoyed our rainy day out there. It's coming up on 6:30 on this Monday. So Vancouver Pearson Airfield, the live camera always does a great job of showing off basically the wet tarmac, the wet concrete for a rainy day. You can see the clouds and there's the interstate bridge. So 24-hour rain amounts, not bad, a little under what some of the modeling has been putting out, but still 24 hours. Portland 83 100ths, Kelso over an inch, Hillsboro 94 100ths. Salem almost an inch and a quarter, Newport almost an inch and a half. And then while it was raining out in the gorge, by the time you got to Hood River, it was really light rain today, only about 12 100ths of an inch. Now, the forecast still has steady rain. I think a good chance through the evening for the I-5 corridor. It may be midnight or after before we see all of this start to break up. So I just grabbed this radar. Again, it's coming up on already 6:30. It's hard to believe. But there's the steady rain, the yellow, some heavier rain rates. It is starting to really lighten up over in Astoria. Again, there's a front boundary that will be getting all the way through. That will break the steady rain into scattered showers overnight tonight. And then we'll be done with the steady rain for the foreseeable future. It's a scattered shower forecast tomorrow, Wednesday, and perhaps into Thursday. Here's the setup that we're looking at. And again, we talked about this yesterday. So you can see the fetch of moisture, which is kind of elongated itself north and south, but this is still the moisture. It's pushing up into our area. Steady rain, maybe through the midnight hour tonight for Portland, Salem, and Vancouver. And then tomorrow, see the cold trough right here, the dipping lines? This is where we will be at tomorrow. And notice some sunshine, scattered showers, a speckled infrared satellite picture. So this is tomorrow. We're in the middle of colder weather. Snow levels that were pretty high today will be much lower tomorrow. And because of the coldness of the trough, sun breaks tomorrow may lead to spotty downpours of hail and maybe a rumble of thunder. Okay, so see the ridging back here? And then here's a weather system that's kind of bouncing up against that ridging. So there's a warm front here. That will try to come into our area on Thursday, which will give us our final day of some shower activity or some light rain. And then right now, it still looks like we go dry Friday, and then we have a tremendous burst of warmer air going into the weekend. So more on that coming up, but that is still showing up. Okay, it was all rain over the Cascade passes today as we thought it would be. Timberline right now, 36, Meadows 38, Ski Bowls at 35 degrees. It's been in the 40s down at Government Camp. Again, those passes are wet. That changes tomorrow. So if you're going to be traveling over the Cascades tomorrow, you should expect to find winter snowy conditions. The snow level today set mostly up around 7,500 feet. By tomorrow morning, we could have snow accumulating as low as 1,500 feet. Now, this will be showery precipitation. It may be fairly steady rain to start in the morning, banking up against the Cascades before it starts to break up a little bit. And then this is new. Look at Wednesday's snow level. Certainly reason to believe that whatever scattered shower activity we have Wednesday morning could be sticking snow at least below 1,000 feet and maybe lower. So here we go again, right? All eyes on the potential of some early morning light snow sticking below 1,000 feet, maybe closer to 500, that would then melt during the day. Thursday, the snow level starts to go up, and then by Friday, we're back to 4,000 feet. Friday's dry, and then that's that warm-up that I mentioned a moment ago. So I did show you this map yesterday. Again, this is tomorrow afternoon. Snow level is 1,500 feet, actually starting in the morning hours. The dark blue line, the 540 contour, which basically means a polar jet, is south of our area, and we're in the coldest of the air. It looks like the coldest of this trough, again, is what we will see actually Wednesday morning, where those sticking snow levels for showery weather could be below 1,000 feet. It will be a west wind. Hey, tomorrow, real quick, this is fun. Tomorrow is April 11th, right? The 1-year anniversary of this April snow. Do you remember this? The airport on April 11th, 1 year ago, picked up 1.6 inches of snow. That was the most in the month of April. It was the most measurable snow in the record books for so late in the season, including breaking records for downtown at KGW TV, where we picked up, I think it was 2 inches of snow. We picked up a little bit more overnight into the morning of the 12th, so the total for the month turned out to be 1.9 inches. But look, read this. This was my Facebook post a year ago, April 11th. PDX at the time, 1 inch of snow. We now know it was 1.6 for that date. 2 inches in KGW, broke the downtown record. Those records go back to 1870. Other reports, as of early during the morning, a couple inches up in Hazeldale, 4 to 5 inches in the West Hills, 5.5 in Ridgefield. Southwest Washington as a whole was kind of the bullseye for the heaviest snow. We did have 4 inches out in Banks. Skamania up in elevation a little bit had 7.5 inches. Absolutely crazy. We did hit 51 degrees during the day and it all melted. And I was looking at my record sheet from a year ago. Basically, it looks like the morning of the 11th, we had hours of a steady rain band. And the air was cold enough that eventually that caused evaporative cooling and we started to pull down cold weather because raindrops pull down colder air. It's gravity, right? And we transitioned into some wet snow, and that's what we ended up with. But the date for April 11th last year had 1.13 inches, and that's why we had 6 inches of snow in parts of the West Hills. And we had a foot of snow in some of the hills up around Woodland, for example, up in Southwest Washington. The overall indices for cold weather, not as cold as what we've been seeing lately and what we may see again Wednesday, but we had a ton of moisture to deal with, something in most of these cold mornings have only had scattered showers over the past several weeks. So that was the difference. All right, this real quick was Carmen. She posted this a year ago, the hilltop in Oregon City, just a dusting it looks like. But look at this, Kelso, 180 feet, not high up at all, 6 inches on the ground. That was absolutely nuts. Again, if you go to my KGW Radio Facebook page and search April snow 2022, there's like 100 comments that come up with all kinds of pictures and snow reports. Kind of fun to look at. Okay, all right, forecast headlines, let's move forward. Rain breaks into showers after midnight tonight, and then we get into showers and sun breaks Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think Thursday as well. Any sun breaks, especially with the colder air tomorrow and Wednesday, could fuel some hail and some thunder. Cascade passes to see snow cover as early as tomorrow morning when you wake up, with the snow level down to about 1,500 feet. By the way, this is still a go. I showed you this yesterday. Sunday, April 16th. I think I was focusing on Monday yesterday. We'll focus on Sunday. Right now, it looks like the next front comes in on Monday of next week. So if that front holds off until Monday, I really like the chances of Sunday, even with partly cloudy to increasing cloud cover, having a chance to get up to 71. So this weekend, right now, I know it's only Monday, but this weekend right now has the potential of being really nice. So tomorrow and Wednesday, notice the daytime high is only 50 degrees. That tells you that most of the time tomorrow and Wednesday, we could actually be seeing temperatures in the 40s. We may bounce to 50 or better with a good sun break in the afternoon, but then a heavy shower would pop and all of a sudden temperatures would get driven down into the 40s. The dew point tomorrow afternoon is 35. So it would be very possible that it could be 50, 51 at your house at 3 in the afternoon. A heavy hail shower hits and the temperature nosedives down to about 42 degrees. Wouldn't that be chilly? We'll do that again on Wednesday. Wednesday, that early morning, really low snow level, below 1,000 feet. Thursday, we're starting to warm up, but a few showers with a push of warmer air. Friday's dry, 58. Saturday's dry, 68. Sunday, can we do it? 71. And then right now, the current timing has a front on Monday. And again, I throw it out there. It wouldn't be unusual for the timing of this Monday front to speed up. And if it were to speed up, it would take away our Sunday dry weather and it would bring rain into Sunday. But right now, that is the current timing. Okay. Tell your friends about this. If you enjoy these daily updates, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't. That helps me out. Again, the weather site I use is my own, portlandweather.com. And I'll talk to you soon.